This is for those of you who want to put yourself out there, whether in dating, career, new opportunities, business, but you keep thinking you'll fail or get rejected, and it's just easier to avoid it. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Oniara, and I talk everything self-mastery, personal development, and just everyday life experiences, and how you can take the lessons from those experiences to live a more purposeful, fulfilling, and magical life. Today I'm here to talk about how to move past the fear of failure and rejection and go for what you want. This video is about to remind you how there's so much risk in not taking risk. So it is a risk in itself to not go ahead and take risks. And avoiding doing what you want and avoiding going for what you want because there's fear of failure and rejection is a dishonor to yourself. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that I talk about this a lot. Perspective is the way to change the way you feel about anything and the way that you experience your life. Because the way that we are experiencing our lives is based on the perspective that we are having in that moment. And changing your perspective might not always be easy. And so I want to help you with this video shift your perspective and keep moving forward despite the fear of failure and rejection. The first thing I want to remind you of is that there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. And we need that feedback to be able to win. Yes, there are going to be challenges. Yes, there will be moments that feel like failure until we take the moment to analyze this and self-reflect and realize that they are really lessons and they are stepping stones to keep moving forward into more of our potential and more of our success. So you need nobody that's successful or has won has done it without the failures, because they needed the failures to be able to know where they can better themselves, where they had more potential or more room for improvement so that they can put in the work there and there show up again and show up again. With consistency, you get better. But failure or feedback is something that is necessary in your journey. And I'll give you an example. I was very afraid of even starting this YouTube channel because I'm like, I know that I have a lot of value, but I don't know how to put that value into words like this, into videos. I don't know where to start. And then I spent 2 years, I think even 3 years, waiting to start my YouTube channel because I didn't know how I was going to set these videos. And then I come to the realization that I'm never going to learn how to do these videos if I don't actually start doing these videos. And it's the same thing for everything: your career, dating, relationships, business, new opportunities. If you don't start putting yourself out there in uncomfortable situations that you don't feel you're ready for, you will never be ready. And so failure, that thing that you might be looking as failure, is the feedback that you need in your journey to continue moving forward and keep growing and find that and get to that success that you're looking for. Defining success and looking into how to get to success is another video for later, because that's something completely different. To be able to get to success, you have to even know what success is for you, but that's another video. Right now we're talking about how to shift from looking at failure as something bad to looking at it as an opportunity for you to keep moving forward, as a feedback for you to improve something in yourself, in your service, in whatever it is that your goal is, so that you can move forward and closer to that goal. And how shifting that fear of failure to looking at it as feedback will really help you in how you experience your life and the problems and challenges that come up in your life. Because then you start viewing them, or start looking your mind, when you start reprogramming your mind to start looking as failure as feedback, you start reprogramming your mind to start looking for the opportunities. When these such failures or challenges show up, your mind starts looking at, okay, what is this trying to teach me? What is this trying to show me? What is the lesson here? How is this a stepping stone so I can continue moving forward? This isn't an obstacle. This isn't a failure. This is showing me a way forward. That shift in perspective will change your life. Now let's move to the fear of rejection. The fear of rejection. Rejection is just redirection. I don't know where I heard that from, but I heard that a long time ago and it stuck with me. Rejection is just redirection. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to get in the thing and do the thing and be rejected, because that rejection will only redirect you to a new path, to a new person, to a new skill, to a new talent, to a new part of yourself, to a new opportunity, right? So never fear rejection, because at the end, I can't even tell you never to fear rejection, because that fear is there. It's so human in us. We all experience this fear of rejection and failure. What I want to put in perspective for you is that fear of failure and rejection holds you back from going for what you want, and that is a risk. And you think that, going for what I want and risking failure and risking rejection is such a big risk. But you know what's a bigger risk? Not taking those risks. Because then you live your whole life wondering, what if I would have taken the risk? What if I would have gone for what I wanted? What if I would have made my dreams come true? What if I was actually capable? What if I did have the potential and way more than I could even imagine? And that is a big risk to live with. To get to your deathbed and have to look back on your life and realize, damn, maybe I should have taken that risk. Because now I'm here dying and I didn't take the risk that I wish I would have taken. And I'm taking this Kabbalah class, and I mentioned this before here. And my teacher was mentioning to us how there was this study that studied humans like through their life, and came to the results that most humans only have an accumulation of saying that they live an average of 80 years, they have an accumulation of only 20 years of joy. And think about it, that is kind of sad. That's kind of sad, because that means that you live 60 years of your life in pain and suffering. And so, like, true joy for life. And when you're not risking failure, when you're not risking rejection, when you're not going for what you want and putting yourself out there for what you know, if these desires are within you, it is for a reason. And when you know these desires and you're not going for them, you risk your life. Literally, you risk enjoyment of your life. You risk fulfillment in life, which is what we are all searching for at the end of the day. So remember, at the end of the day, the way that we experience our life comes back to the way that we are choosing to look at our lives in that moment, the perspective that we are holding during those moments. So remember that failure and rejection are really the stepping stones to continue moving forward. They're just one of those little stepping stones. I don't know if you guys have played like Mario, Super Mario, and when you're literally walking through your little thing, grabbing the coins, and sometimes you step on the wrong block. The monster guy comes out, like all like, now you gotta go through me, right? So that's what fear and failure might show up as. And remember that you can get past it. And remember that they are just a stepping stone to continue moving forward into where you are going, your destination. They're not a wall to stop you from going to your destination. They are one of the stepping stone to your destination. So remember, there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. And rejection, that's just a redirection to your true path. I hope this served as a reminder. And if you're wanting some support or guidance in your personal development journey, I offer one-on-one coaching that you can book right on the link on my description. Thank you so much for watching today. If you have any comments or questions or any specific topics that you want me to talk about, make sure to leave them down below. Remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. I will see you next time.